Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people. Welcome to another episode on the JNBSHOW. Tonight, I've got a new co-host. Unfortunately, we had to let go of BK. We did say he's gonna go, and sorry guys, the guy has to go. He broke some HR protocols, and we had to find a replacement, and we did that in quick time. So yeah, I'm joking, guys. He'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back. But I've got Eduardo here. Eduardo, you wanna introduce yourself to our people?
What's up, everybody? My name is Eduardo Casonga. Let me just put myself in position before I carry on.
You don't have to get closer to the mic.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Just speak up.
Speak up, right? Higher?
Yeah.
That's
Much
fine.
better?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Because normally I'm very, very chill, so I don't speak too loud.
Nah, don't.
But anyways, my name is Eduardo Casonga. Originally from the DRC, but born in Angola. Formerly played football at a semi-professional level. Couldn't carry on because I got a slight injury on my ankle, which actually took me out from potentially going professional. So that's me.
All right, man. Sorry about the injury part.
That's part of life.
Yeah, but I guess if you were close to pro levels, then you know your football.
I try.
You try. Okay, so obviously this is a sports podcast. We talk football, and today we're gonna talk football and rugby.
Yeah.
So we're gonna touch on the football side first. This past weekend we had the Culling Knockout Cup. Pirates lost.
Yeah.
Did you watch the game?
What's up with the haha?
Alright, man. I'm a Chiefs fan, all right?
Really?
And my team won.
Wow,
Dominated Sport United. I didn't expect that. I mean, the past 7 games, if I'm not mistaken, Liverpool hasn't. I mean, Liverpool's in my head. Chiefs hasn't been able to beat SuperSport away from home.
Yeah.
And to go into a knockout game and win 4-0 away from home, you know what? I'm happy. So the shocking result, obviously, Pirates.
Yeah,
and
Pirates.
Magesi.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
Last episode, you said Pirates is the team to bet on in any cup competition. Right after you said that.
And they went on to lose.
Do you know the commentator's curse? Sorry to cut you off.
I think. But it's okay because I don't like Pirates. So it's okay that they lost the game to Magesi.
Magesi, what is Magesi?
Electricity, I think.
Oh.
Magesi. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was a good game. They were 3-0 up.
Yeah.
Shockingly.
Yeah, they were.
3-0 and Pirates tried to come back. The ref made some beautiful, correct calls.
Decisions this time.
You know what? Kudos to the refs in that game. Yeah. And we've been bashing the refs on the show. Yeah. But deservedly so. But yeah, Pirates are out. Now, Sundowns advanced. They won 5-0 against Golden Arrows. And they will play against Kaizer Chiefs.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And the Chiefs fans were saying that they want Magesi and Sundowns combined. Because, you know. So we'll see how that goes. The
Chiefs fans are getting arrogant.
Not me. I know where my team is, and I think Sundowns still has quality players. What do you think?
They look good against
Sundowns. Yes. Look, I feel like
they did.
Sundowns takes pride in investing on a development side. It's the only club I feel like in South Africa that actually takes it that serious. So, and that always results in their result. You know, the rest of the teams in PSL, I don't really think they take that much pride even in grooming. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Pirates got like one talented star that once in a while they would have. But Sundowns has plenty that go through the ABC Motipe and eventually graduate to the team.
I mean, the team has a second team in ABC Motipe League.
Exactly.
And that league is sponsored by the guy that owns Sundowns. I mean, that's why I think some of the
teams... So he can pick players from any of the teams
in that league and put them into Sundowns. And also Sundowns spends a lot of money.
Yeah.
They buy players.
Guys, wait. Hold up. If that was the case, then Ivan Koza should have pumped anyone for Pirates as well, because there was a time where he was running PSL.
He is still the chairman of PSL.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So
but that's why Pirates and Sundowns get all the decisions.
Yeah.
And Chiefs doesn't.
No. I don't. I stand to be corrected, and I hate to be that. I'm a Chiefs supporter as well, but I hate to be biased. Here's my thing: Chiefs has been awful based on their own wrongdoing.
Of course. I mean, that I agree with you.
Their decisions in buying, decisions in selling, it's been horrible.
And the coaches.
And I mean, someone like, for example, if you look at Chiefs' history when it comes to signing and letting go, they never end their contracts or players' contract in good terms. It's always bad terms, right?
Yeah.
There's never mutual understanding or I'm going to let you go or even let's keep you for you to be an asset for us. I mean, I was watching a podcast recently where Brian Baloy was talking about how he got let go by Chiefs, and that was crazy because...
Yeah, I saw that.
So Chiefs' decision making, you can't run a business on the father is the founder, for example, and then both the kids, Bobby and Kaiser, they are the sporting directors and managers, and then what's her name? Jessica is what is she? The policy, something along
marketing
marketing
manager.
Wow. I mean, it's
a family business.
It's a family business, so the decision is gonna be made on not on what we feel is best for the fans at some point. You understand?
Yeah, but I think they're heading in the right direction at the moment. Got a good coach in.
Yeah.
They brought in Gaston Sirino, who was brilliant against Super Sports.
Hey, he played well.
Oh,
that goal of his.
Brilliant.
That was a brilliant goal.
From the start, I mean, from the back, the passes. There were like 6 passes before he actually scored.
But that finish, his body shape was too far post.
Yeah.
And then he put it near post.
And keeper was like, keeper just stood and looked at it. You know?
Yeah, that was
so it was good, but I think they are heading in the right direction.
No,
let's see how that goes. Now let's go into the big league.
Yeah.
The Premier League.
Yeah.
Premier League. There was some good.
Talk about your team.
As a Liverpool
Okay,
supporter.
I want to start with.
You're a Liverpool supporter. Let me just get that out of the way.
I think everybody on the show knows the answer to that.
Wow.
What team do you support?
Yeah, actually, what team do you support?
Where in EPL?
Yeah.
Of course, bro. Man City.
Oh, this guy started watching football in 2012.
No. And before you guys started watching football in 2012, you know when I started supporting Man City, by the way?
When they had no trophies.
Bro, no. I'll go. I wanted to give you guys names.
Give us names.
Give us names.
Of players that you guys don't know.
Robinho.
Don't give us Robinho. Don't give us.
There's a guy called Goat.
Goat.
That used to play for Man City. Okay, then I guess you guys started watching your football yesterday.
Nah, dude.
Because he played. Let me tell you what happened with the transition at Man City, right?
Okay.
After that season of the gentleman, then Adebayo and them went through when Adebayo left Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's when the Arabs came.
Yeah.
That's when they just came. So you can't tell me at that time City was City. They were building. Because I was a fan of Adebayo when he left Real Madrid. Because
he was on loan. He was
at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And obviously first I supported him at Arsenal. But after Arsenal let him go, it didn't sit well with me. So then I followed Adebayo's journey through. And when he landed at Man City, that's when I actually started following that journey. Oh, okay, it's not a bad club after all.
Okay, so you started following City in 2012.
Fair enough, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
They had no trophy then. You can't tell me they had trophy.
No, they had no trophy. Yeah,
Exactly.
You're right. But yeah, we started supporting Liverpool.
When did you start?
When I was in my mom's womb.
You see now. You see, even Liverpool supporters will tell you you're gonna walk alone on that one because that statement you can't prove that statement, bro.
Ask this man over here.
Nah.
Yeah.
I started supporting Liverpool. That's the only team I've ever supported.
Since in your mother's womb.
Yes, she used to talk to me. Hey, Jay,
Hey,
when you grow up.
Let's go on to.
Oh, okay. It's a family show. It's a family show. All right. Okay. So I want to start with the Arsenal game.
Yeah, let's
Right.
start with
Arsenal,
Arsenal.
Bournemouth. Arsenal lost. But there was an incident that took place in the game. And I want to touch on that, and then I want to touch on the Liverpool game as well.
Should we have a review of what happened?
Yeah, let's have a review of what actually happened in that game.
Is it ref's call?
The red card
Okay.
that Saliba got. Just watch
It's-
you're gonna see the video now, and I'm gonna ask you what's the difference between this and the other game that I'm gonna touch on.
Oh, is it where they tripped somewhere
Yeah.
here and then the
Okay, so here's the part where I want us to actually look at.
Okay, you guys are visuals, right?
man, hey, Arsenal, man, dude, Arsenal is just one club. I don't know. Yeah,
No teams deserve.
nah.
Okay, It is a foul, right?
It's a definite foul.
Yeah. Initially,
It's a professional foul, they call it.
it is. Initially, the ref gave a yellow card.
Yeah.
VAR advised the ref, okay, you know what?
a
Come and took a look at this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came back, changed the decision. Gave me a red card. Now, please go to the Liverpool game. Before I want to make an argument on this.
And I'll put your case forward.
I want to put my case forward because
Okay.
this is the Premier League. It's not a different league. This happened the day before the Liverpool game. This happens in the Chelsea against Liverpool game.
Okay.
Yeah.
A really strong run forward by Sancho, but a stronger tackle.
What's the difference?
It's exactly the same.
So wait. Please play it again.
Now, what colour's the card? Will there be enough?
As a matter of fact, this is worse.
So now I want to hear your argument, but I just
Okay.
want to see the both footages
I will
first
tell you
before
what
I hear your
what my
argument.
argument is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let me hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen both of them.
Torsen
Yeah.
got a yellow card.
Yeah.
VAR did not interfere.
Yeah.
Saliba
Got a red.
got a red card for the same thing.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you look at this and if you look at the Saliba and
Tosin.
whatever Tosin situations, two different things because Ben White could have covered if you look at his position.
Yeah.
Here, there was no one that was gonna cover.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, please play it again.
If you go back a little bit,
Just go
there
back
was
a little
no way that left back.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's see.
A really strong run forward by Sancho, but
You see,
All right, cool. So at
check
that
where
point,
that guy at this point.
so wait. At this point,
He's
it's
the
what?
last man.
Wait, no, it's not the last man. He's on his half, so he's not the last man yet.
And there,
So now is the last man. However, before the contact was made, I'd like to believe on a split second, he's still in his half when the contact started being made. Because
yes,
remember,
I understand that, but at the end of the day, he's the last man.
He's the last
No,
man.
guys.
It doesn't matter where you are on the
bro,
field.
can you pause it? Not play the whole thing. Just go back a
but-
little bit with when the contact was
forward by
made.
Sancho,
Because
but
remember the rule is, you see right there, is he still the last man
He is the last
in
man.
whose half?
He's in Liverpool's half, but he's the last man.
So what is the rule?
If you're the last man, and
In your half as an attack,
You have
No.
to be in the opposition's half.
you have to be considered as a last line
no,
of
no.
defense.
That's not how it works.
Is that a?
that's not how it works.
Guys, okay, let me.
No, if it's an offside, you can say he's in his own half, whatever. But that's not an offside.
No, guys.
I'm
Listen.
telling you, that's the thing. So what I'm saying is,
Is that an official rule?
Remember
It's
the
not
rule
an
is
official
remember that the rule is last line of what defense.
Yes.
So in your own half, are you still guys saying that because you start like as a defender? Which half are you protecting? Your half or the other person's half?
the last line of defense.
Whether you
key
know
words.
half or not,
Yeah.
as long as you're the last. So let's say
Yeah.
all the defenders were in Liverpool's box.
Yes.
And what's his name? Diogo
there.
Jota was on the halfway
Halfway
line.
line.
Yeah.
So he can't be offside.
Do you understand?
And then he gets fouled
Yeah.
before they even make it out of the half.
I think you know what we should do. When we get time, right? I could be wrong, you guys could be right, or I could be right, you guys could be wrong.
No, I'm never wrong.
Okay, no, it's fine.
When it comes
I'm
to
gonna
this-
take an L. I'm gonna take an L if I'm wrong. But we'll just do a bit of research on the last line of defense because maybe that can actually educate people on that rule. Because I'm sure in the rules of book of refs, there should be enough rules that we don't even know about as well.
I think what you're referring to is when the goalkeeper
Yeah.
is outside his
Okay.
box,
Okay.
he then becomes the last line of defense.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
The goalkeeper.
And yes,
Yeah.
so if you've got a defender, if the defender is behind the goalkeeper, for instance, he can be considered. He cannot be the guy. If let's say Liverpool in their half and there was a defender on the line, the keeper is out. That keeper, even if the attacking player from Liverpool, even if he's caught offside, he can be caught offside even though there's a defender behind at the back.
behind
Because the keeper is considered the last
Cool.
line of
I'll
defense.
take the L.
But in this instance, what I was trying to say is, shouldn't it be a red card as well for
It
Tosin?
should be. And Eduardo's argument is that he is the last line of defense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
already
he should be.
Because if you look at that, there's no way that guy is covering.
So-
Because Jota is not slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jota is gone. Same thing with Saliba. Saliba knew he was the last one, but there was Ben White, and Ben White can't actually run. Do you understand? So the consistency is what I'm fighting
of
for.
refs. So
Oh, yeah, because these are the same, identical
Yeah.
decisions.
you know why I think maybe look for argument's sake.
Yeah.
argument's sake. The reason why I think it might be different cases because if you look at the incident with Saliba, right, he put his arm across the attacker,
Yeah.
and like that becomes as if it's deliberate.
This,
And then this
did you
one, no,
see
no, no,
what
no,
it did?
no, no, no. Listen, this one here, it could be an incident where we're both looking at the ball, just that it so happened that both our feet tangled.
Go back.
Okay, but the other thing is the extent of the foul doesn't matter. If you commit the foul
Yeah.
and prevent a goal-scoring opportunity,
Yes.
it should be a red. The extent does not matter.
If you're the last man.
So here's the thing. I think it could matter. Let me tell you why. Guys. Listen, let me tell you why. At this point, where's the ball?
It's going over his
No, where's
head.
the ball? Where's the ball
in
at this
the
point?
air.
It's in
And
the
he
air. Who
knows
owns the ball? Who owns the ball at that point?
Nobody owns the ball. But who's in a better position?
No,
to
no,
own the ball?
no, bro. Did you hear my argument there?
I hear you.
Who's
But
in possession of the ball?
Okay, but look here.
Who's in possession of the
Liverpool
ball?
is in possession of the ball because the Liverpool players played that game.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
But now you look at where the defender is. He can see if he's going for the ball. Why not stand still and hit the ball away?
So now
He
I'm
can
saying,
see.
no,
He
guys.
can see that I'm not
Guys,
winning this.
This argument is not going anywhere.
Because
Let's
bro,
move on.
this
Let's
no,
move on.
this guy's
Let's
got
move
a phone in his hand, right?
Let's
The
move
phone
on.
is in possession. It belongs to someone. Right now, the ball belongs to nobody.
That right
It's
now.
actually a Liverpool ball as it because
Yeah.
it last came off the Liverpool player.
So they're in
Yes,
possession.
yeah.
He plays it
Liverpool
over
is in
the
possession.
What
the
certainty do
defense.
you have that it's going to land by Liverpool's
Okay,
players?
play.
But
Play, check where the ball lands. Just
That
check
ball
where the
is-
ball lands.
Like,
That
it's
ball
still
is
in the
like-
air. It's still in the air, though.
Check it. Just
But
watch.
it's ahead of the defender.
Ahead of the
It's
defender.
still in the
Check.
air. Let's check Saliba's one more time, please, if you don't mind. Let's see the position of the ball. Then I could say that I'm wrong because the ball has also belonged to anybody.
Check. Saliba's. Check as
Yeah,
well.
let's check that Saliba. Let's see the incident with the ball, where the ball is. Let's see that. You see Saliba's one is you see what
Same
Saliba did?
thing.
But you see what Saliba did? He put his hand
Joseph
across.
put both
The
hands
extent
on
of
Jota.
the foul does not matter. If you're the last man and you,
can-
prevent it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
The goal
you
scoring
could even see
opportunity.
Tosin's face that he thought he was going to walk. But anyway, let's
Alright.
move on.
Moving
Now,
on.
this one, I think we're going to have another argument.
Yeah.
The City. So yeah, Liverpool won that game. Let's just go back.
Yeah, Liverpool.
They remain top. They
Liverpool
won.
won or City won.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh, this
Liverpool
is-
game. Yeah,
okay.
they won
Yeah.
2-1. They remain top of the log. Arsenal lost 2-0.
Poor refereeing throughout the game. though.
Throughout the game, there was
was
some
the-
rubbish decisions.
As a Liverpool fan, there was a poor decision on the Trent Sancho.
There was
That was a penalty.
That
That
could
was
have
a
been
clear
a pen
penalty.
on another day. But
Yeah.
I think when you look at it, Sancho wasn't really in control of the ball.
Oh, now we're going back to in control of the ball.
No, I mean it was in the box.
Foul's a foul, right?
Yeah.
You said foul's a foul.
No, that's what
Yeah.
he's saying. It could
Yeah.
have been a pen.
That,
Even
that
the
should have been
commentator
a
said,
penalty, but there's an argument that
Yeah.
he wasn't in control.
yeah.
But how can you guys say he was not in control of the ball? That's the argument of the call being made because Sancho didn't have control of the ball, therefore it can't be penalty. But yet in this
But
incident,
Trent was not the last man.
He wasn't the
The
last
rules
man.
say if you're the last man and you commit a foul, it's a red card. Do you understand?
The rules
I
get
get-
very tricky when it comes to penalties.
penalties.
also, which means there's favors that differs between penalty and free kicks. Then, if that's the case,
Yes, free
Yeah.
kicks are a bit.
then
lenient.
which means the rules are never going to be even. Then
They
You
won't.
can never.
They won't.
You can
They
never.
won't.
Yeah. So, yeah, poor referees and whatever. But guys, can we talk about Salah though?
Yeah, Salah is.
what about Salah?
The
quality,
last
the
conversation we had?
consistency.
Yeah, last conversation on the last episode was: is Salah one of the best attacking players to ever play in the Premier League?
And I said in the whole world.
Attacking players,
Yeah.
ever
Wingers.
to ever play
In the Premier League,
wingers.
Yes. Which winger can you name that has scored more goals than Salah?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo didn't score
No,
more goals
no.
than Salah in
Ronaldo
the
doesn't have
Premier
many
League.
goals than
Salah.
In the Premier League, okay,
No,
definitely.
we're talking
right.
Premier League.
But he was.
But
He was
no,
scoring-
wait, no, but bro, but wait, please, hold up. What makes you think Ronaldo's the best winger that's arguably even top 5 in the Premier League?
Ronaldo is just as fast, maybe even faster than Salah. His ability to dribble past players and his ability to score from anywhere on the pitch. That's my argument for Ronaldo.
This is at his prime.
This is Ronaldo
When he was
at his
like
prime.
peak.
Yeah,
Peak Ronaldo in the Premier League.
peak Ronaldo
Yes.
versus peak Salah. I think they're the same player.
But
Really?
I feel like Salah is more creative.
Can't argue that.
That's where Salah, I think, is a better player between them.
Bruh,
in terms of that position. I'm not saying overall in history he's a better player than Ronaldo. No, don't get me wrong. I know United fans. He doesn't play for you guys to still defend him. But it's okay. I understand. He's your guy. But Salah, what he does on the pitch, creativity, goals scored.
I think both Ronaldo and Salah at their prime in EPL, I'll most likely go for Salah.
Ooh.
That's me. And I said it last week.
I'll
Remember I
most likely
said
go for Salah. And they're both prime. I'm definitely good. Let me tell you why. Ronaldo's consistency. Remember when he was bought by Sir Alex Ferguson? It took him a bit of time to obviously adapt, right? And when he adapted, I would arguably say he had the best only 2 seasons.
When he won the Ballon d'Or.
Before until he was bought to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And he left. And he had, I think, best 2 seasons before he left. But Salah, when he was bought in Chelsea, obviously also took time to adapt, right? However, when he moved to Liverpool, he has never had, for me, a bad season, despite Liverpool's bad seasons.
20 plus goals every season.
Prime Salah and consistency and prime Ronaldo and consistency, I'd rather go for Salah.
Okay, here's, for argument's sake, I'm a Liverpool fan and Salah fan. For argument's sake, Salah had to go from Chelsea to Roma, then back to Liverpool.
Yeah. Roma, Chelsea, Fiorentina, Roma, then
Liverpool. Yeah. Salah had to go to lower teams to get to the level that he was. Whereas Ronaldo went on to a bigger team and did bigger things than what he was doing from his 2 average seasons.
Here's my argument though.
Yeah.
Even Mourinho says that he made a mistake. But it wasn't his decision to let Salah go.
Yeah.
Salah wanted to go because he wasn't getting game time at Chelsea. And he looked at himself and said, I'm 21 years old. I'm sitting on the bench. It's the same mistake that he made with De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Do you understand? De Bruyne was the Chelsea player. He went to Werder Bremen and he was brilliant. City bought him. Salah went on loan to Fiorentina. Roma bought him.
Yeah.
And then after he performed at Roma, he scored about 20 goals.
Yeah.
Liverpool came and bought him as well. So we can't say he hasn't been consistent. It's just that at Chelsea, he didn't have
the opportunity
to
play. Yeah.
Also, one thing we forget, and Ronaldo fans are always quick to argue this thing about who has better players in history, whatever. Ronaldo has had better players than Salah has for Liverpool, given the time they were bought. Look, let me tell you, Salah was bought in Liverpool, and the main focal point was Sadio Mane at that time only, right? And Salah came through.
Was it not still Suarez at the time?
No, Salah's never played with Suarez. It was Coutinho was the
it was Coutinho and Sturridge at the time.
Yes.
Yeah, and then arguably those are not
top.
You can't compare.
But Ronaldo at Real Madrid, not Real Madrid, at Man U when he had arrived, bruh, the squad was solid.
They had Van Nistelrooy, Wayne Rooney, all these guys.
Gigs, Scholes.
No, he had players.
So Ronaldo had
Gary Neville.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And Ronaldo fans, when they always argue, but this person had better players. Ronaldo actually had solid players around him his whole career.
Yeah,
literally. And someone like Salah, he had to literally make Liverpool his team.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's move on to your team now.
Yeah,
Man City, right? You support City.
Best club, yeah.
Should the goal
have been allowed
against Wolves?
Against Wolves. Do you have a clip of that? They just watch that so that we can.
And I want you. No, don't be biased. I know you're City fan.
I'm never biased. Look, the way I love football so much, if I'm being biased, would be an injustice to my knowledge of the game.
I respect that.
Let's watch this.
Seconds to go.
Okay.
But I want you to focus now. Alex, just go back a bit and check Bernardo Silva's position.
Yeah, on the keeper, right?
Yes. Did you see that?
I'm watching.
So, there's Bernardo Silva on the keeper. Yeah. When the ball is played, I'll start it over.
I want to see when the ball is played and what's Bernardo Silva doing to the keeper.
He's there again.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
So ball is being played.
That's the ball.
The ball has already been played.
Yes, 100%.
Silva is on the keeper.
Yeah, I can see they're both literally going back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah, each other.
And you can't do that with a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Why not?
Keepers
Can I
are
ask?
protected.
By?
The law says if you touch a goalkeeper,
The law says.
when the ball has already been played,
Is that rule?
You know what? Next we're gonna go back to.
I think
all
next
the
week we'll
rules.
go through this rule. So it's the defense.
We'll start bringing up
The
rules.
Yes.
defense, and then he says the law says you have to protect the keeper.
Keepers.
You
If-
can't.
keepers.
Okay, you can't say it's a definite law, but from observation, if a player just touches the keeper or just any slight push,
shot.
it's usually
disallowed.
given as a foul or in favor of the defending team.
Yeah, but
Facts.
take Bernardo, and at this point,
Yeah.
the ball has already been played.
Now I can see there for sure.
Yeah,
And there's two. Okay, so the offside rule, they said it doesn't apply because Bernardo is because it's a corner. Bernardo's not offside.
Yeah.
yes.
But
Okay, that point. Okay, perfect posing. Now at that point, you mean to tell me that keeper's not in full sight of the ball?
He is.
Exactly.
But here's my argument.
The argument is if you obstruct a keeper from vision of the ball.
Keeper could not position himself on time because Bernardo was pushing.
No,
That's
no,
a
no,
foul.
my brother. Before that ball is headed to the direction of the goal, I'm asking you a simple question right now. Is the keeper in full sight of the ball, yes or no?
He is at that point.
Can they prevent that goal from going in, yes or no?
No, he can't.
Why not?
Because he wasn't set.
It wasn't set. So
Into
I
the
must
right
wait for you.
position.
I must wait for you as an attacking footballer for you to set yourself.
No. That's what
I
I'm
can't
saying.
wait for you.
But now, here Bernardo is pushing the goalkeeper, even the ball after the ball has been played.
Football's
And
a
then
contact
as
sport.
it gets to John Stones,
Yes.
he moves from the goalkeeper.
But I'm saying football's a contact sport. If I stand next to you the whole time like this, you played football, right?
Of course, but
If I
we're
stand
players.
there-
We are
Exactly.
players, yeah.
It's a physical sport. I can't just stand next to you. Everything's
No,
a
but
contact, bro.
Even they say if you're gonna stand in
Yeah.
front of the goalkeeper,
Yeah.
fine, but do not touch the goalkeeper.
Bro,
You're more
I'm
than
saying-
welcome to stand in front of him and
Okay.
just distract
Let's
him, but
reverse
you cannot be
psychology. Let's
touching.
reverse psychology. What position do you play?
Any position.
You played in
Midfield.
position. Okay, let's say you're a striker, right? And I'm a goalkeeper, and you're next to me. If I initiate the contact as a goalkeeper, like maybe to push you away, what's the first reaction you do as a striker? You're backing off because you need to stand your ground. You're
Yeah,
backing off.
but,
That
yes.
becomes as a contact too, because now I'm backing off into you.
Yeah, but
You initiated
if-
the contact.
That's why I'm saying that should not have stood. And there's a reason why I'm saying there was another incident.
I'm
It's just
listening.
that we don't have the clip for this. Before this corner, because this was a counter attack,
Yeah,
Wolves were attacking City,
yeah.
and there was actually a foul
Yeah.
when City won the ball just on the edge of the box.
Yeah,
They won the ball. Well, they didn't win the ball.
Yeah.
They got the man, got the ball. The ref said play on.
yeah,
Led to this corner,
yeah.
and then City scored.
Okay, so we don't have that footage yet.
We don't have that footage,
Okay,
but
cool.
I will make sure I find
We'll
it for
get it.
next week.
Because
Then
you
I'll
see,
show you. But this should not have stood.
if we're arguing things mustn't stand, have you guys seen how Arsenal takes their corners?
But
Everybody's
yes,
literally in the line. They're
but they
obstructing the
don't
goalkeeper.
touch the goalkeeper.
How do you mean you don't trust?
They never push the keeper.
Guys, when the ball is played, right, you can't say every contact you see is illegal.
That's not right.
That's not what we said.
Because look at that contact.
I'll argue when I've watched Arsenal's corners,
Yeah.
they all just stand in front of the keeper. They'll bounce in front of him, but they
But they never
push.
push the keeper.
Bernardo backed himself into the keeper,
For so long. Even when after the ball was
basically
played.
being an obstruction of play.
Check the last corner Arsenal scored. And I'm telling you guys now on this show,
Against Tottenham.
you guys will see that they're obstructing the goalkeeper.
Obstructing the keeper and pushing the goalkeeper, two different things.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying in this incident, the goalkeeper had
Bernardo-
full sight of the ball.
But Bernardo,
He was not obstructing.
when
There
that ball
was an
was played,
obstruction.
There was an obstruction.
there was.
There was an obstruction while the ball was in play.
Yes.
Please play it again, my brother. I don't think you guys are saying. Look at the keeper. Look at the keeper. If the keeper can see the corner where it's coming from, there's no obstruction. He can see where it's coming from. Let's look at the goalkeeper. Wait. Watch where the goalkeeper's looking.
There's contact with the ball. Bernardo was right on the keeper.
Look where the goalkeeper's. Look.
Look at Bernardo pushing the goalkeeper.
He's bumping on like he's
No,
jumping.
he's pushing. If you watch it live, he's
backing
pushing.
up.
Maybe I need my specs to see this thing, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
you
I
as
need
a
my
goalkeeper,
space.
I'm doing this to you. Are you gonna be in
But I
a
want to see
position?
the pushing. Like,
He's backing
where's the
into it.
pushing?
He's backing
Also,
into it.
guys, decide what are you guys saying? You saying it's pushing, saying it's backing
No,
up.
but
Which
no,
one?
he was pushing first. Then he started backing into him. What is the keeper supposed to do?
Okay.
As a matter of fact, if the keeper had gone down
Yeah.
and they scored, it wasn't gonna be allowed. Do you understand?
Bro, between you and I, right? Let's say, again, I'll go back to you being a goalkeeper. If I have to run away from, bro, this is instinctive with football. If I'm going to push away from you like to head a ball, what's the first thing I do to a defender? I move away, then to head the ball.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. That's the same thing. He's trying to move away from the
What
goalkeeper.
position did you play?
I play striker.
Okay, that's why you're backing Bernardo.
Yeah.
So,
You understand?
But in this case, Bernardo knows exactly what he's
But
doing.
yeah,
I mean,
for the fact that
Yo.
City have a line ahead of the defenders,
Yeah.
and Bernardo's the only one beyond that line.
Yeah.
This is a tactic.
Yes.
They've played this in training that Bernardo, you're gonna sit on that keeper and do what you have to do to distract
All right,
him.
to move
So
on.
that when Stones gets
Okay.
the header,
let's
it's going
agree
in.
to disagree that for the fact that it's not clear cut, we can't then, it's a 50-50 call, then let's just move on from it. Then.
All right, Eduardo,
Our
let's move
show,
on.
Our show is limited in time.
Yes.
Let's
All
move
right. So
on.
Arsenal lost,
Yeah,
and then obviously Raheem Sterling was the guy that was sacrificed.
yeah.
Poor guy. I think it was his first start for
Yeah.
Arsenal, and then he had to be taken off.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the guy that came on for him, Kivior,
Had to be
was-
substituted.
Yeah, and he
That-
was also at
I
fault
have,
for
an,
the second
I have
goal.
an argument for that.
Yeah. Oh
I
my God.
hate that Raheem Sterling was substituted.
Why?
Because, firstly, it was, what's his name? The left winger, Trossard, who made the mistake, leading to the red card.
Yeah.
He lost the ball, yes.
Yes. Secondly, Sterling was the one making all the creating
As
shot
actually-
opportunities
actually,
in the
yeah.
first 30
It was
minutes.
actually a good plan to pitch. Yeah.
Trossard wasn't doing much. And Trossard creates a mistake that leads to a red card. He still stayed on. Guys, Sterling is also a legendary player at City.
Yeah.
He's top 3 players for
For
Pep
City.
Guardiola.
Yeah, Pep Guardiola.
Not just City, but Pep Guardiola.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for Guardiola as a coach, as in his
Pep
whole,
Guardiola,
as a whole
yeah,
life.
No, his
Across
era.
his-
No.
across his
His years at City.
Oh yeah, at
in the
City,
top
yes,
three,
but
yeah.
you can't say across his career.
Across Guardiola's career, yes.
No
ways.
Nah, come on, bro. No.
Okay,
Wait.
You know
when
the
we
players
talk-
that are...
No,
when
bro.
we
What
talk
do you mean?
stats-
Top 3?
When we talk stats,
Top
Sterling-
Okay,
Yeah.
stats. If you're talking
Sterling is-
stats.
Wait, which stats?
He's talking stats. Maybe
we're talking
goals,
goals and assists.
assists.
Top
yes.
3.
Sterling
Yes,
is
he
top
is.
3.
Name top 3. Name the top 3.
It's
Messi.
Messi, Aguero, then Sterling.
Sterling. In terms
In
of
Guardiola's
goals.
coaching.
No, he
Stats.
also coached Lewandowski, but no.
Lewandowski does not have more
he
goals.
does than Sterling
under Pep Guardiola
Yeah. No,
than
but he's
Thomas
right.
Muller, Bayern.
No, he doesn't.
No. Sterling
No,
is
Sterling's
third.
stats are crazy for City.
Crazy.
That's why when he was let
Yes.
go, I
Yeah.
was even shocked that he's going to Chelsea because he's always performed for Pep Guardiola.
Okay, interesting. That's
Yeah.
I
And he
didn't know.
scored critical goals that have won
And
cups.
I think
And
that
he has
is
missed
why.
critical goals too.
Yeah, but he scored more than he's missed.
At City.
Yes, and I think that's why Arteta went in for Sterling.
Yeah.
To bring him to Chelsea because remember Arteta did work with Sterling at City
the time, yeah.
as Pep's assistant coach.
So that's why I'm upset that Sterling got sacrificed when Trossard had a poor game.
Somebody had to go.
But
And then
Guardiola's calling, man.
The emphasis on Arteta's mistake is that he had to substitute the player he put on for Sterling. That's admitting that you made a mistake.
It was a disaster.
That is an admittance of a mistake because the player he took, what's his name, Kivior,
Yeah.
he's the one who made the mistake for the second goal.
Is it too soon to say that Arsenal will struggle this season?
Bruh, yeah, for me, for as long as you're coming second and third, you're struggling every year.
Nah.
No, bro. Let me tell. Let me.
I mean,
I'll
everyone
argue.
was saying it's the league is gonna be between
Nah,
Arsenal
I'm gonna
and
touch.
City.
I'm gonna make you guys, especially Liverpool fan. I'm gonna touch something that you guys don't wanna hear. You see, Jurgen Klopp. Yeah. In as much as you guys praise that guy, for me personally, for me as a person watching football from a perspective and a person that plays the game, how many seasons did Guardiola? Pep. I'm not thinking. What's his name? Klopp coach Liverpool in Premier League.
It was 8 or 9.
How many times did he win the league?
Once.
That's failure.
Yeah, it is.
So
I'm
if
not
you're
even going to
look at
argue
it
that,
in
but
if
he
you're
did
looking at
win
that light,
other trophies.
Arteta, no, if you look at in that light, Arteta for me is gonna be a failure for Arsenal for a very long time because you always wanna come second, third, fourth, third. So what are we doing here?
I want to argue that especially in football, it's difficult to put it as simple as you won one trophy over 8 years, then you're a failure.
Okay.
Because there's many factors.
Tell me what.
City have so much more money.
No, screw that.
They have so much
this
more
way,
money.
and this way, right, I can walk out of this podcast for you guys. And
Hey,
that
you know
argument
what?
of money for me
Because
to
you know
touch it.
it's the truth.
Listen,
No, it's not the
Because it's the
truth.
truth.
Eduardo, your argument with Ronaldo was that he had better players
Yes.
around him.
So why can we
100%.
say
So
City has money?
How can we
No.
not carry that argument?
We
Money
can.
is able to buy better players.
But let me tell you, we can carry the money argument. We can. But now let's look at the stats of Premier League when it comes to spending. Have you guys went through the stats?
Yeah, we have. I mean,
What
Chelsea
numbers?
is
What
the
number?
highest.
What numbers City on
Aren't
spending?
they like second, third?
Oh, you see now.
Third?
let's
I
do
mean,
your stats, check.
United. United is
United
second.
is second.
Arsenal
Chelsea
is
is first. Chelsea,
our top there.
Arsenal is in the top 5. as
and
well.
Liverpool.
Liverpool bottom.
So right now, I can
Yeah,
argue
Liverpool-
either
even
City is the
Bournemouth
last spending.
Spends more money
I can
than
argue
Liverpool.
right now either City for the last 5 years, 6 years has been the last or second last in spending money. Check. I can argue, and that's a stat you can bring for next week for your show. But I'm telling you that. So now, if you're
We're
arguing
bringing
that,
a lot next
so
week.
if we're arguing that, then it goes to say that let's argue the fact that when it comes to better players, Guardiola's got an eye to add the right piece on the jigsaw to make it work than
That
other
was-
coaches.
That was my argument. I think it was in.
It's not about
during our
money
first-
spending.
Our first start. I think
understand?
our pilot
Right.
episode, I did say that
You know who to
Guardiola
pick.
knows the players. No, it wasn't the first one. We were talking about Dortmund.
It was the
I think
last
the-
2 episodes.
two
He
episodes.
knows what's missing in his puzzle.
right, he
Most
knows.
players don't know. They just want to panic buy.
But what I'm saying is, City can come to you and say,
Yeah.
"Here's 200 million.
Yes.
We want that, just that one player."
Yeah.
Compared to Arsenal, Arsenal can't do that. Liverpool can't do that because they don't have that kind of money.
Okay.
Look at Haaland. Haaland, for all the money in the world, he was supposed to go to Barcelona.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm.
He was supposed to go for like 55 million and whatever.
Yeah.
City came and put double the amount on the table.
Yeah.
And actually, some of the figures are not even disclosed. That's why there's a case against City.
Yeah.
Because they don't disclose all the actual amounts that they spend on
they spend on
players.
players, okay.
Because they can report to us and say we paid 80 million.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they paid 180 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand?
Even if City is not spending huge money to buy players, City players are on higher salaries than every
Any
other team
in the
in the
But
league.
but guys, I'm saying, how is that my problem?
But this is not your problem. It's a Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, that's what I'm
problem.
saying. Check your books. If Liverpool can't,
Klopp had to bring in academy boys
Yeah.
to try and compete
yeah,
with world-class players that Pep has spent 50 million on.
okay.
You can't expect to compete on a shoestring budget.
How many of those
But
players
what
are
I'm
Liverpool
saying,
and Man City? How many of them on Man City?
how many what?
How many players Man City bought on 100 million up?
It's probably
No,
the whole squad.
there's
right?
probably the whole
but I'm
squad.
saying,
The
no.
The
What
thing
do you
is,
mean?
we don't know the true
How much?
figures.
Wait, no. Let's talk on the figures we know, guys. Now, I think if we
the
don't know true
figures we
figures,
know are not true.
then which means even Liverpool, if we go to the books, we can find out it's not true about certain things.
We could, but what I'm saying is, I give Pep credit for creating a
He's the
team
best coach ever, bro.
Yeah.
to play according to the style that he wants. Other teams cannot do that. But you cannot say, yes, Klopp should have won more Premier League.
But you cannot call what he did at Liverpool a
a
failure.
failure.
I would,
never.
to the
He
standard
won.
of
Okay, fine.
Guardiola.
Okay,
You don't hold him to a Guardiola standard.
Why not?
You hold him to a Liverpool standard. 'cause
it's
that's
like
where he's working.
it's the same as he won one Premier League, but how many FA Cups did he win? He's won the Champions League. He's won the league. He's won the Carling Cup. So you cannot say his time at Liverpool was a failure.
Yeah.
What I can say is he was competing with someone who's obsessed with winning, with the advantage of having money as well on his side. Do you understand? So fine, Pep won all those trophies and Klopp didn't win as many trophies, but he reached the final of the Champions League twice. You understand? He lost the league by 1 point after getting 98 points, which
Every team who's ever had 98 points
has
before
won the
that
league
has won the
prior
league.
to that. Every other team, including City.
So Klopp performed at his best but couldn't win because there were many factors against him.
Okay, for argument's sake, let's close this thing. I'm not gonna agree with you guys when it comes to money because money for me is how you manage it. And also, number two, Guardiola's got an eye better than any coach to spot what exactly he needs for his club to go next forward, which most coaches don't have. So that's already, you can't, it's like you guys want to discredit his coaching abilities. And I
I've
still-
never
No.
discredited.
No, because you guys
his
are you
coach. No.
finding all angles
My argument
justify
was,
Klopp's
hear me out.
failure.
Hear me out. Okay, let me close it this way, right? My argument was, Pep is a brilliant manager. He goes and buys the players that he wants.
He needs.
Yes, he needs. He knows that they will suit his style of play.
Simple.
So he's willing to spend 100 million on one player, knowing that this player is going to give me these returns. Whereby
Smart
Klopp
businessman.
can go and identify the same player, but the team
The
that is
owners.
coaching cannot afford to pay for that player. That was my
And
argument.
getting players also depends on your vision as a coach, where you're taking this club. If Man City is winning, doing well, most players want to go to Man City and go to Liverpool, which means Klopp.
If you're going to
couldn't
pay me
convince-
500,000 a week, I'm coming.
That's the end of that conversation.
Yeah. Let's move on. So Barcelona won.
Yeah.
They first on the log, they won 5-1 against Sevilla.
Yeah,
9 wins, 1 loss.
so far.
Yeah.
Which is
They're looking
which is-
promising. They're playing good football.
Despite
And I'm just
the-
happy my boy is back.
Talking about money.
Gavi.
Talking about money.
Yeah.
You wanna say now money plays a role. Look at Real Madrid and how much money they got and spent there for players. Look at Barcelona.
But you see now, Madrid
There's
has
other factors to it.
Oh,
It's
now
not
there's
just
other
the money.
factors.
It's not just
That's
the
what
money.
I said before. There's multiple factors.
that are involved. It's not just
It's
money.
not just the
Also,
money.
if you have superstars,
Yes.
you go and buy superstars.
Yes.
Everyone has an ego, guys. Do you understand? As much as you say I can make them work together. Madrid has too many superstars. You look at
There was-
Barca, all the boys are coming from the academy. Not
Yeah.
all of them, but half the team.
There was actually an
60% of
incident.
the team is the academy boys, and all of them under the age of 21.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They grew up together, they're friends. They're not going to act like they're bigger than the other. Madrid goes and buys Bellingham for 80 or 100 million. Buys Mbappe came for free, but the wages that is on.
Yeah.
You've got Modric, you've got all these other guys. Big players. You've got Endrick, who says his favorite player is,
Sir Charlton.
Sir Bobby Charlton. When did he ever watch Charlton play?
Now, that boy is delusional.
That boy is mad. He's mentally, he needs to go to a special school, a special club or
He's
something.
trying to catch clouds.
You understand? So credit to Barca, credit to Hans Flick. He's done an amazing job.
I like his
And
policy.
I think they're gonna win the league. I think.
Hey.
I
mean,
think
It's a tough one.
It's
I
a
don't
tough
think we can argue right now they can win the league. However, for me personally, which I would still consider them, like, bro, I believe in one thing. Either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. I don't believe in I came second because now second for me doesn't matter.
nobody
He did
remembers
nothing.
who came second.
You understand? So for me with Barcelona, they gotta be very careful. Either they're gonna win it or they're gonna lose it. And if they lose it, it's gonna be very painful. Because then they play the better football. Just that Madrid has
Facts.
the last minute, that quality that, like, Mbappe can pop out of nowhere and give you that instinctive result that you want. So if they're gonna lose it, they'll probably lose it by quality of experience rather than talent.
There's also the injuries factor with Barca.
Yeah.
Those players they have are very fragile.
Too
Yeah, but
fragile.
now I think now he's done something different. So let's hope they stay fit and see what happens. So
Yeah.
this coming weekend we've got Barca and Madrid and El Clasico. Let's see how that goes. I think it's
Yeah.
going to give us an idea of where Barcelona really is at the moment. And then in the Premier League, the big one is Arsenal
Liverpool,
and
Arsenal.
Liverpool. And it's an Arsenal game at home,
Yeah.
but they don't have Saliba. And the last time Arsenal played against Liverpool without Saliba, Liverpool won 3-1. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But when you look at that, you're thinking, okay, Saliba has been one of the best, not even maybe their best player so far this season. I mean, okay, after Saka. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see what
Can argue
happens.
that.
So, but is the El Clasico still that big?
Yeah. For me personally, right now, it's very big in the sense that Barcelona, obviously, they're the underdogs, right? And Real Madrid is the ones that everybody's counting to win for some reason. So that puts that balance that, okay, cool, you say you got young, talented players. We got the talented players. So if Yamil Yamal can control that whole midfield or attacking options for Barcelona over the likes of your Mbappes, your Vinis, your Rodris, as those experienced players, for me, I feel like that's what the world's want to see. Like, how best can Yamil adapt in a space that is so young, but this team actually belongs to him. You understand? Opposed to Real Madrid, yes, Vini is young as well, but he still have core system. You know, that suits.
He's not so young anymore.
He's 24 now.
24. That's
24,
when
yeah.
strikers or attacking players hit their primes.
Yeah,
Or
so
supposed to.
he's gonna win the Ballon d'Or though.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I wouldn't put him to win that Ballon d'Or.
I feel like they just scrapped the Ballon d'Or for this year. There hasn't been anyone that really stood
That
out.
really stood out for me. Yeah, I feel like it's balancing between all these players that names come. Because Vini for me is not cut like done deal. This is the winner. The reason why I'm saying that is because if he was better performing for Brazil, then definitely it would have been. But when Brazil was in a competition where Vini was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And then with Rodri, I think honestly, if you're gonna give Rodri Ballon d'Or, then we'll give it on the same status of the same way we gave it to Luka Modric. Because obviously the goals was not there. But then in competition of both country and the club, he was present. Because bro, the year Modric won the Ballon d'Or, let's be honest.
I don't want to talk about that thing. That
We had a
makes
conversation
me
about that.
angry.
That's
I
the year
said
Neymar.
Salah should have won the Ballon
Wait,
d'Or
was it
that
Salah? Not
Yes.
Salah, not Neymar.
Yeah,
said Salah should
even
have won.
Mbappe, I can argue that season, bro. Even Mbappe, I can argue for that season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to touch on that because I'm still mad about it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk about rugby. How good is your rugby?
Rugby knowledge or rugby game play?
Generally, the game itself. Have you played rugby before?
I did play rugby in grade 9 though, but I quickly got out of it because there was an injury. So
Okay. What school did you go to?
I went to Cares.
Oh my days.
King Edward.
They ended my rugby career.
Really?
Which
How?
school did you go to?
Parktown boys.
Right,
Grade 8,
sure.
grade 10. Went to play against Case.
Yeah.
And two big boys, one tackled me and one landed on my shoulder. I broke my collarbone. That was the last time I played rugby.
Damn.
Alright.
Because when I went back to practice, tried to tackle with my right, I'm like, nah.
It's not happening.
You know, I'm still thinking about it. So you guys.
So I'll
like
say
this.
my rugby knowledge is moderate. I wouldn't say I'm the greatest, but I can
Alright.
relate to the sport, yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm just going to touch on the URC, the United Rugby Championship. It's back. Round 5 already for some teams. Some teams have already played 5 games. Others have played 4. On top, we have the defending champions, Leinster. They're on top.
Leicester.
Leinster, not
okay.
Leicester, yeah.
Okay.
Then we have the Lions. I think the Lions have been brilliant so far. They've played 4 and they've won 4.
Hey, do not look at me for rugby knowledge.
I know I'm going to talk alone over here.
So Lions, you said they played?
4 and they've won 4.
Okay, so
This is not the Joburg
Yeah, but
Lions.
Leinster's on top because they've played.
which line is this one now?
Is this the Joburg Lions, Ellis Park?
Ellis Park Lions, yes.
Okay.
Emirates Airline Park, guys.
Okay.
Lions. They played 4, they've won 4. They're second on the log, only because they played a game less.
Nice.
Then we have Glasgow Warriors. And then the Blue Bulls lost the first game this past weekend, actually. 22-23. It was very tight.
Yeah.
They lost it at the end, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The Stormers won.
Yeah.
But they're down in 12th position.
Shots.
I'm just touching on obviously the Stormers because it's a South African team and that's the team I support. And then the Sharks are in 13th.
Shots, wow. That's
Yeah.
shots, bro.
They're not biting those guys. So yeah. So that's just
That's
a
a
recap on
shocker.
the on the matches that are on the obviously the results and the positions of the teams. The Bulls will play again this weekend.
But sorry, before
on
you carry
Friday.
on, bro. Doesn't the Sharks have like a solid squad? I mean, didn't Sia come back?
Sia's back. They've got Eben
She took her brothers as well from they just recently got their nationalities to play for
Yes.
South Africa.
They play for the Lions.
Or is it Lions?
They play for the Lions.
Oh,
Yes.
Sharks. Oh, okay.
So yeah, they have a good team, but I think they're resting most of their players because they play for the Springboks, so they haven't been playing.
It's a bit. They're all there.
Yeah, so it's like now let them race because we've got the
Makes
Casonga
sense.
outgoing tour to Europe, so they're not gonna play as many URC games. So yeah, so
Makes
the
sense.
games to look forward to for this weekend, you've got Benetton and Bulls, and then you've got the Stormers and the Warriors. Sharks plays Munster, and then Leinster plays the Lions. So first is playing against second on Saturday. Yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be interesting. But the Lions are playing at home, so let's see how that goes. And yeah, so let's get to know you a little bit better, man.
Hey.
Like we just went into it.
So we wanted to have an interview with you, Eduardo, but this episode has gone on for over an hour.
Ish, bro.
Already?
It's over an hour. So guys, let us know if you want to have Eduardo on the show
Next
again.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was a dope episode. The arguments got heated, heavily heated.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, we'll ask Eduardo one question. You work in the club, right?
Yeah, well, not per se. I'll say entertainment industry, not
Okay.
just club. Yeah.
But in the club, do PSL players show up?
To be fair, not in current years. Back in the days, yes, a lot of players used to pull up. But now, I think the traffic for players, it's actually professional athletes as a whole.
Yeah.
It has actually limited, suppressed down. So yeah, it's to how can I say? Not to save them, but to be fair.
Yeah.
Nah, the professional players are very professional now compared to back in the days.
Except Cabadinho.
Mango. No, actually, funny chat is that you're actually right, eh? Mango, actually, that's what I'm saying. Now players don't do that. But Mango actually started having a decline because I started seeing him a lot at clubs, bro. A lot. Like a few girls that I know work at the club used to actually post him a lot at club sceneries.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think that was even Kama Billiard, bro.
Yeah, but it's in Zim now.
Yeah.
So, I just want to tell you a story about Cabadinho, right? A friend of mine visited, right? And it's like, hey, let's meet up. And this guy knows Gaba. So I meet up with him 4 ways. We're having lunch and whatever. He calls up Gaba. Like, hey, I'm in the country. Let's have a chat, whatever. Gaba comes through.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, how's it, man? Like, we've known each other. And this guy's like, guys, let's go. I'm like, where are we going? And like, you just got here. This guy says, let's have lunch.
Yeah.
No, there's a club in Santon. Let's go to a club in Santon. I'm like, dude, not now. And then I told my friend, like, listen, I'll leave you guys to it.
Yeah.
I'm heading out. And then later on, I hear that he left the bill
At the club.
That time he was still playing for Pirates. He left the bill at the club. Though they didn't let him go because he couldn't pay off the bill. He was about 60K. Pirates chairman Alvin Koza had to pay off the bill and then obviously deduct it from his salary as the months went on. And then after that, he never played for Pirates again. And then a couple of weeks ago, he was in an accident. He had 4 girls in the car.
Yeah.
He was drunk. He was drunk and
guys,
he got into an accident and he's just joined a new team, Maroma Gallants.
where are they based?
So they in the Maroma is in the Free State.
Free State.
Yeah.
Isn't Marumo
Bloemfontein.
Bloem-
Bloemfontein. Because it's all formerly Celtics.
Yes.
I'll tell you guys one thing, man. You see, this life we live in, when you were brought up a certain way, it will show when you have money, right? For example, someone like me personally, even if I have the millions in life, for me to seek for female attention is going to be very difficult for me to do because it's something I'm used to, right? When I have cars, my parents always had cars. So it's nothing new to me. But when we get players like Mango and they get a lot of money at a go, I mean, they want to live the life that they didn't have in Malawi. Is he from Malawi, right?
Yeah.
They want to live that life that's in Malawi, but now you're seeing the premiums of girls, bro, like top girls. So it comes down to discipline of an individual. And I know we can blame these people, but until we get that sort of money, we'll know your true character also.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So Jurgen Klopp kept his character when he was given money to
And
spend.
with that, guys,
we close
off because we know Eduardo is going to come back with something else.
I don't even want to come back. It's fine. You guys can have this one for now because it's pointless for me to argue this one.
But guys, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Eduardo, thanks for
pleasure
standing
for
in.
me.
I will think about maybe getting BK back on the show because you're a great co-host.
Yeah,
for sure. Thanks, man.
BK, job is on the
watching
line,
this.
It's on the line, so you gotta work hard, my brother. But man, thanks. We've got a way of,
Pleasure, bro.
signing
telling
out.
people we out. So yeah, guys, thank you. Subscribe, like, and guys, remember if you've got a product that you want us to have on the show, you wanna market it, let us know.
All right.
So yeah, this is us signing out.